Oh, this is bullshit. So the bosses have asked us each to do a list of the 10 greatest wrestlers of all time. I'm sure you've already seen a few of them, and I'm also sure you're going to get pretty fed up of hearing a load of YouTube cocks explain for 10 minutes why Shawn Michaels is really, really good. Of course he is. He's Shawn pissing Michaels. In my list, I've tried to focus on in-ring ability, mic skills, draw power, look, as well as the impact they made on the industry, and I still can't do it, so it's super lengthy honorable mention time, motherfuckers! Flair, Inoki, Hogan, Liger, Tanahashi, Benoit, Rock, Trips, Brody Mizawa, Punk, Cena, Andre Brock, Sting, Dusty, Botwinkle, Steamboat, Eddie, Bryan, Piper, Race, Hennig, Rogers. Great! I'm Adam Pacitti, and this is my top 10 greatest wrestlers of all time. Number 10, Mick Foley. It feels weird to put Foley as my number 10 because he's actually my favourite wrestler ever, but it would be wrong to say he's the greatest, you know? But he's up there. The brilliant thing about Foley was his unbelievable ability to make fans emotionally invest in his matches. He sacrificed an ear, teeth, countless brain cells, and pretty much the ability to walk, all for the entertainment of us fans. Foley is a guy with an unbelievable passion for the business, which is still very clearly much alive, and that's something that, when booked correctly, continues to resonate with audiences to this day. Foley is God, and I fancy his daughter. Number 9, Chris Jericho. There isn't a wrestler on the planet who has been able to reinvent himself time and time again as effectively as Chris Jericho. Over his 26 and counting year career, he has consistently managed to evolve his character to keep fans entertained. From Lionheart to Y2J to King of the World to best in the world at what he does to your dad, he works equally well as face or heel, and he's just so ridiculously fun to watch. It goes without saying that the first ever undisputed WWF champion is one of the best ever in the ring, on the stick, and has consistently proven himself as a valuable asset to every promotion he ever worked for, even if Eric Bischoff didn't quite realise it at the time. Number 8, Lou Thesz. How can I condense Lou Thesz's brilliance into a 30-second entry on a list video? It's just not possible. A 6-time world champion, he held the NWA World Heavyweight Championship 3 times for a combined total of 10 years, 3 months, and 9 days, longer than anyone else in history. He's the inventor of many wrestling moves still used to this day, including the German suplex, the STF, the powerbomb, and of course the Lou Thesz press. The influence he had on the industry as a whole is huge, and he truly went on to inspire an entire generation of future superstars. Number 7, Randy Savage. Savage was the complete package. His look was unlike any other wrestler, his promos were unlike any other wrestlers, and he could have brilliant matches with just about anyone, whether it be the hammiest of main events with Hogan or technical masterpieces with Steamboat. Savage wrestled for over 30 years and was a 2-time WWF champion, 4-time WCW heavyweight champion, 1-time WWF Intercontinental champion, and a King of the Ring. Tragically, Randy died age 58 after suffering a sudden heart attack while driving in Florida. Truly larger than life, in 2015, Savage was posthumously inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. We miss you, Randy. Number 6, Bruno Sammartino. Sammartino's story is incredible, and when you're finished watching this video, I'd recommend going and reading up on it because, yeah, it's just fascinating. Bruno was born in Italy, and when he arrived in America, he didn't speak a word of English. He was relentlessly bullied at school, and so devoted all of his spare time to weight training and wrestling. He made his professional debut in 1959 for Pittsburgh Studio Wrestling, then moved on to Capital Wrestling Corporation. Fast forward to May 17th, 1963, and Sammartino defeats Buddy Rogers in just 48 seconds to become the second ever WWF champion. He would go on to hold the belt for 2,803 days before dropping the title to Ivan Koloff. On December 10th, 1973, he would regain it after defeating Stan Stasiak, and then held it for another 1,237 days. Combined with a first reign, that's over 11 pissing years. Incredible. This is the man that laid the foundation for future generational faces like Hulk Hogan and John Cena. After refusing numerous invitations to the WWE Hall of Fame, he finally accepted and was inducted in 2013, which was wonderful to see. Number 5, The Undertaker. Okay, I want you to imagine the year is 1990. You're given the gimmick of a spooky sort of zombie bloke. Okay, you think that works? I'm surrounded by guys pretending to be policemen, Elvis, and, well, gimps. They're doing alright, of course it's gonna get over. Now imagine being so fucking good that your spooky zombie thing is still popular with crowds 26 years later, when there are no more characters. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Calloway. A consummate professional and leader of the locker room, The Undertaker is respected by all. No exceptions. He's a 4-time WWE champion, 3-time World Heavyweight champion, 6-time tag champ, and until that bastard Brock Lesnar came along, held the greatest streak in professional wrestling ever. Something which actually ended up meaning more than any big shiny belt. Number 4, Steve Austin. The Attitude Era is fondly remembered by all who were lucky enough to have experienced it, and there's nobody that embodies the Attitude Era in the way that the Texas Rattlesnake does. Following fairly successful stints in WCW and ECW, Austin came to the WWF as the Ringmaster, which was there. His rise to superstardom started following his win at the 1996 King of the Ring and his iconic Austin 316 promo. He's a 6-time WWF champion, 4-time tag champ, 2-time Intercontinental champ, 3-time Royal Rumble winner, but most importantly, he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know how fucking good he is. Oh, and Austin McMahon is the best feud ever. Cool. Number 3, Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, the showstopper, the main event, the icon, Mr. WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels had the ability to make any match he was in feel huge. Today, when you ask younger wrestlers who they aspire to be like, you can be pretty sure their answer is going to be HBK. Michaels was one of those rare talents who was phenomenal in the ring, but was also oozing with charisma and personality, becoming a true larger-than-life superstar of the business. Starting his WWF career as one half of the Rockers, then he broke off to become a smarmy singles star, then to a part of D-Generation X, then back to his singles roots, then back to DX, then back once again to singles action. He was capable of bringing out the best of any opponent and never disappointed in the ring. Number 2, Kurt Angle. I'm not sure if he's ever mentioned it, but in 1996, Kurt Angle won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck. 2 years later, he signed an 8-year contract with the WWF, making his debut on the March 7th, 1999 episode of Sunday Night Heat. Yep, Sunday Night Heat. Possibly the most impressive thing about Angle is just how easily he transitioned from an amateur wrestler to a professional wrestler. It was seamless. He just got it and was able to bring an intensity to the squared circle that will probably never be matched. Kurt's promos are some of the best, whether face or heel, serious or comedy. They were engaging and always entertaining. During his time with the WWE, Angle won the WWE Championship 4 times, the World Heavyweight Championship once, and the WCW Championship once. It's weird to think that he ended up spending almost 2/3 of his career in TNA, where he continued to put on 5-star quality matches, and it goes without saying that we'd all like to see one more WWE run. Come on, Kurt. Number 1, Tugboat. Fred Ottman, aka Tugboat, aka Typhoon, aka the Shockmaster, aka Super Shockmaster, is widely considered to be the greatest wrestler to have ever laced up a pair of... I'm kidding! Jesus! Number 1, Bret Hart. Bret is the finest technical wrestler to ever step foot in the squared circle. He had incredible matches with Flair, Hennig, Bulldog, Michaels, Owen, Austin, the list goes on. In fact, he made every opponent look fucking brilliant. As soon as you heard that guitar screech, you just knew you were about to witness the match of the night every damn time. He's a 2-time WCW champion, 5-time WWF champion, 2-time Intercontinental champion, 2-time tag champ, 2-time King of the Ring. He won the Rumble, he's in the Hall of Fame, and he even made a pink singlet look cool as fuck. Nowadays, it's easy to get distracted by the whole bitter Bret thing, but if you consider how much Bret has given and lost to the professional wrestling industry, it's actually very easy to see why he says the things he does. He will forever be the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. And look, I met him! Yeah! So that's my list. You can complain about the lack of Flair and Hogan in the comment box below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter here. I'm Adam Pacitti from WhatCulture.com, and I'll see you soon.
Join WhatCulture Extra today for just $6.99 a month. What do you get for that price? You get extra lists, extra pipe bombs, extra booking videos. You get WCPW episodes in their full unedited form and a day early. You get pay-per-views included in that price. You get live streams. We're live streaming Raw and SmackDown every single week. Also, if you join in the first 7 days, you get a week's free trial. You can see what it's like and you can quit at any time. For more information, go to whatculture.com/extra today.